Hello everyone, I feel so happy to join with you all again in our English class. In this class, we are going to see an important at the same time a very simple and basic grammar part. To learn how to run, you have to learn how to walk first. The same goes for learning English. To speak the language proficiently, you will have to master the grammar part. And now let us see a grammar part which is a basic and the base for English language. Can you guess the topic? Yes, very good. It is the parts of speech. A grammar part that plays an essential role in learning grammar, learning English. Before seeing what is parts of speech, let us think about the parts of our body. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, hands, legs. Every part in our body performs its function. We see through our eyes, hear through ears, walk using our legs, through mouth we can speak. Like that, every part performs its function. The same way, let us take the parts of a car like tires, brake, engine, door, etc. All the parts together make a beautiful car. The same way here in parts of speech also. First, what is speech? Yes, what we speak, what we say, tell, communicate to others is speech. And the speech includes sentences. Yes, we actually need sentences to speak, and the sentences contain words. There are so many words in English. All the words in the English language belong to a word class called parts of speech. These parts of speech show us how the words relate to each other, the relationship among the words. Listen, in parts of speech, we are going to see the role of the words in the sentences. And let us begin now. This parts of speech is also called as word classes. There are totally 8 parts of speech in English such as noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Here you should also know that an individual word can function as more than one part of speech when used in different places in the sentence. Just like a person can be a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer, a word can be a verb, an adjective, a noun, etc. depending on the job that it does in the sentence. And the parts of speech, which is the word classes, are divided into open classes and closed classes. Nouns, verbs, adjective and adverbs are called as open classes because the words can be altered and added to them as language develops. And the closed classes are pronouns, prepositions, conjunction and interjections. No more new words can be added to them. Only the existing words are being used here. That's why we call them as the closed classes. The first one we are going to see is noun. We call noun as naming words. Any word that names people, place, things, animals, events or ideas is noun. A noun in a sentence can function as both subject and object. Look at the sentence now. Radhi went to Ooty on vacation with her family. Here Radhi, which is a name of a person, is a noun, and Ooty, it is a beautiful place and it is also the noun. Then vacation. It is a name given to a type of trip people take, and finally family. So the names that are given to something are nouns. Also nouns can be animals like dogs, cats, and it could be the things like a pen, book, table, or feeling such as love or anger. So those are all nouns. Noun, naming word. The next one is pronoun. A pronoun is a word that replaces noun. Yes, they are used in a place of nouns in order to avoid repetition. Now listen here. Manu likes Manu's mother very much and Manu's mother is very lovable. This sentence seems very unnatural because of the repetition of Manu. In order to avoid this, we use pronouns. In this sentence, we can use the pronouns like Manu likes his mother very much and she is very lovable. So, the pronouns are used in the place of a noun. The next part of speech is verb, and it is the most important one in the parts of speech. Do you know? Every sentence in English must have a verb, and only verbs have tenses that shows the timing of any action. Well, a verb is a word that shows the action or state. All the actions that we do, both physical and mental actions, come under this verb, like see, jump, write, think, love, work, etc. Then the next one is adverb. An adverb is a word that modifies, that describes a verb, an adjective or another adverb in the sentence. Most often those adverbs modify verbs. For example, Ria sings loudly. Here the word tells about the action sing. It tells how Ria sings. And thus adverbs answer the questions like when, where, why, how, in what way. Quickly, well, beautifully, very, then, carefully are some adverbs. Next we are going to see adjectives. Adjective is one of the parts of speech that we use so common in our speech or writing almost automatically. An adjective modifies or describes a noun or pronoun in the sentence. Simply, it tells us more about a noun. For example, they drive an amazing big sports car. Here, car is a noun and the words like amazing, big, red that tell us about car. Thus, an adjective tells us about the noun. And now, let us see preposition. Prepositions are words like in, on, at, by, from, with, before, after, and etc. A preposition is a word that is placed before a noun and tells about the position of a noun in the sentence. For example, the book is on the table. Here, the book is a noun and the preposition on tells us the relationship between the book and the table in the sentence. And then the conjunction. See, junction means joining, and here conjunction is a word that joins, that connects or links words, phrases or classes together. And, but, are, so, it, after are some of the conjunctions. And the last parts of speech that we will look at is the interjection. Interjections are expressions, means they express strong emotions and these words have no real meaning at all. Wow, hey, oops, ouch, hi are some interjection words that express sudden emotions. And yes, let us do a quick recap now. There are totally 8 parts of speech. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. First, noun. Noun is a naming word, name of a place, animal, thing, feeling and idea will be there. And pronoun, which replaces the noun. We use pronouns so that our speech is not repetitive. And verb, which is a word that shows an action or state. Adverbs give us information about verbs or adjective or even another adverb in the sentence. Then adjectives that give information about nouns and pronouns. Then preposition. Preposition are words that help us find the position, time, also place of a noun in the sentence. Then conjunctions help us to connect ideas, and finally interjections which help us show sudden emotion. Always remember we use exclamation mark near to this interjection words. That's all about parts of speech. Do practicing practice which is very important for better understanding. Thank you. Love learning.